Hello, my name's Joe Johnson and I've been actively engaged in research into natural remedies for over 20 years. If you have an itching vagina, you really need to listen because this crucial short video will directly affect you. What I have discovered about itching vagina and stopping the itching very quickly, it's new, it's cutting edge, and it just might be the untapped resource that you've been looking for. I'm going to show you how simple it is to quickly stop any of your itching vagina symptoms and how to heal the skin without the need for expensive and useless and even dangerous drugs. Now, Emma Williams, the health editor on several respected health sites, she's urged me to share with you details of an astonishing discovery that I've made about itching vagina. One that gets rid of the itching vagina faster than you've ever dreamed possible, and in many cases almost overnight. So now in plain English, you're going to find out what is actually going on in and around your vagina. So right now, as you watch this video, there's a biochemical war going on in and around the warm, dark, moist areas of your vagina. Specifically, fungus and yeast are breeding there because it is warm, moist, dark, there's a food supply, and it's causing you an itching sensation, discomfort, embarrassment, and possibly misery. And unless you find a way to kill the fungus without damaging your immune system, then this misery is going to go on and on for months or even years. Now, before I show you a simple way to kill the fungus, I want you to consider this. Your body is the perfect breeding ground for fungus and yeast. It's warm, it's moist, there's plenty of food. Your vagina is yeast paradise. So normally your immune system will keep the fungus under control. So apart from the odd itch, you won't even know there's anything going on at all. But if you become stressed or worried or overworked, taken drugs, including antifungal medication, or the contraceptive pill, or maybe your diet's not quite as good as it should be, then your immune system becomes slightly weaker. And that's enough for the fungus and the yeast to get a grip in your vagina. And once your vagina becomes infected, you've got an itching vagina. And the fungus that causes your itching vagina can make a mess of your genitals and your backside and between your legs. It just eats your skin, weakening it, making it itchy. And it can be agony. If you manage while you're scratching to split the skin, it can lead to bacterial infection. So an itching vagina can be extremely distressing and it will linger for months or even years unless you get it treated. Now, to make things even worse, you are now in a catch-22 situation because you can attempt to use antifungal creams to treat yourself. But if you've tried them, you already know that they don't work, because they are just not strong enough. Excuse me. Then, if you try antifungal drugs, the pills, the capsules, to kill the fungus and the yeast and the mold around your vagina, you're going to have to swallow them, which means that the whole of your immune system is now shocked and weakened even further. It's because of the toxic impact of the powerful antifungal drugs. This is why antifungal drugs, they appear to work for a week or two, and then your itching vagina problem comes back in a few weeks, worse than ever before. Now, one of the side effects of using antifungal drugs is genital and vaginal itching. You couldn't make that up. And in case you are in any doubt about the danger of modern drugs, according to a recent report by eminent US doctors, and you can see the proof below, in the United States alone, the total number of deaths caused by conventional medicine like antifungal medication is about 800,000 men, women and children a year. That's like 2,200 a day. So the medical system is the leading cause of death and injury in the United States. And that's those eminent doctors saying that, not me. So I was desperate to find a way of killing the fungus that's causing your itching vagina without harming your immune system. I've seen so many people lose their health, men and women, to fungal infections. even after 6 and 7 rounds of antifungal medications. And it's tragic and it's so unnecessary. That was why I did my research. You see, women with itching vaginas have been around as long as there's human beings on the planet. Now, pharmaceutical companies have only been around 100 years, and they don't want you to know what your ancestors knew about itching vaginas. So my first step in research is to always go back into history and see what I could find out. Now, after a lot of reading, and I don't mean the usual research books, I mean I've got secret access to some of the best books on the planet. Now, these books are kept hidden away by rich collectors, private collectors, specialist reference libraries. Even drug companies have got some amazing herbal remedy books and they keep them hidden away. But I've also got access to books that science believes are not worth looking at. These are books written by people who've got no medical qualifications, but who've lived in the wilds of nature all their lives. And they've had herbal remedies passed down from one generation to the next to the next. And it was in one of these research books that I found the clues to an ancient cure for itching vagina. And the clue number 1 was Roman gladiators, as strange as it sounds. I discovered that every Roman gladiator had to ensure that he had 3 items. Number 1 is uniform of armour to protect him. Number 2 is sword to attack his enemy. And number 3, a leather pouch of a concentrated herb. So if the gladiator was ever to receive a wound, be it from a sword, a dagger or any other weapon, he was to rub the herb into the wound to prevent infection. Even the deepest sword wounds would be filled with this herb because of its amazing abilities to kill bacteria or fungal infection. Now that was interesting. But it was the green light for further research, and I began to see this herb everywhere in ancient manuscripts. And the most obvious and the most well-known clue was staring me right in the face, and you'll have known it yourself. Clue number 2, the birth of Jesus. Now, irrespective of your religious beliefs, the essence of this research is true. According to historical texts, when Jesus was born, he was visited by 3 wise men, and they give Jesus gold, frankincense, and the third king brought a herb, and that herb is called myrrh. And it's the same herb that the gladiators were using. Further research has proven that myrrh was the most powerful antibiotic and antifungal in the ancient world. So irrespective of any religious beliefs, myrrh is truly an antifungal fit for a king. Now, of course, I've heard of the herb before and I've used it very many times, but I had no idea it was such a powerful natural antifungal, one that could be put directly onto a wound or directly on to your itching vagina. Now, I do know that most natural remedies for itching vagina are nothing more than mild antifungal creams, and they don't work. They can have tea tree oil in them or coconut and lots of other mild stuff, but they don't work because they're not strong enough. Now, I expected my research to last me about 6 to 12 months, but I had 100% proven remedy in 6 weeks. I did want to test it for longer, but my conscience wouldn't let me, because every single client with an itching vagina was cured, and sometimes in just a few hours. But in order to increase the antifungal effects of the remedy, I added 3 other proven and very powerful antifungal herbs to the myrrh. So the combined antifungal effect of the 4 herbs is unstoppable. Now, this remedy has been proven countless times to cure itching vagina because it kills the fungus on contact. You simply massage a few drops of the remedy into your vagina, it takes a few seconds, and you do this 3 times a day. And you can put it on your backside and between your legs. Just put it wherever you wish. There's no more itching, no more embarrassment, and that's it. No more worries, and there's no antifungal drugs that slaughter your already tired immune system and probably caused it in the first place. So this allows your system to get stronger again. Okay, so it's convenient and it's easy to use remedy, and it means you don't have to spend your time making expensive appointments with your doctor or going down the drugstore and discussing embarrassing problems with strangers. It's just a small bottle, it's very concentrated, it's a thick, clear very pleasant smelling herbal liquid. This small bottle will fit unnoticed into your pocket or your purse, and you can dab a few drops onto your vagina throughout the day. It will kill the fungus. It'll keep your vagina fresh and clean and fungus free. Now, I plan to launch the remedy called Itching Vagina Doctor with advertising and fancy packaging and sending it out to a small network of distributors, but I never got the chance. What happened was, word got out about the remedy. First, then patients started arriving without an appointment. Then herbalists came asking me to make it for their clients, and I just couldn't do it. You see, I tested a lot of different antifungals, and the only one that consistently stopped itching vagina, they come from the Middle East. So in these difficult times, can you imagine how hard it is to import anything from the Middle East? So to say my ingredient supply is in the lap of the gods, it's a bit of an understatement. However, having said that, I've managed to get enough ingredients together to make 3 batches. And I've already made the 3 batches by hand myself. I've measured the herbs, I've weighed them, and I've mixed them, and I've blended them. So don't worry about that. The Itching Vagina Doctor remedy that I make are of the highest quality. Now I've handed over 2 of the batches to my trusted friend Emma Williams. And if you've got an itching vagina, then I strongly suggest you get the remedy from Emma. It's called Itching Vagina Doctor, and you get it before her supplies run out. Now, I've said that using this remedy, it's like an avalanche of healing, and I've said that for a good reason. The way the drops of the herb, it floods your vagina with healing herbs, and it's like experiencing an avalanche of itching relief. That's what I've been told. Okay, so this remedy, it is powerful and it packs a wallop. You'll suddenly feel your vagina improving, and you'll know that your problem is getting better. But you've got to hurry because, like I said earlier, I only give this remedy to personal clients and fellow herbalists. I've never committed a single batch of Itching Vagina Doctor to anyone else before. Now, Emma's begged me not to let the other herbalists or the online stores know what we were up to till she had the stock. Well, now she's got it and it's going much faster than we anticipated. So if you mess around or you order late, you may miss out. And if you've got an itching vagina, that would be a horrible mistake. So don't let that happen. Use this remedy and you'll have a healthy vagina. It won't be itching, the skin will heal, it won't be red, it'll be free of itching sensations, and it'll just be how it should be. So have a look at the testimonials below and see how it's helped lots of other women across the country get their itching vagina sorted. Now, it may be that you've got some reservations or a few doubts, and that's fair enough, because after all, we don't know each other. So let me put your mind at rest so that you can experience using this Itching Vagina Doctor remedy for yourself completely risk-free. You can use this remedy for 90 days completely risk-free, and you don't risk a single penny trying this remedy for yourself, because you've got an ironclad 90-day unconditional money-back guarantee. But what that means is it's clear, the simple truth is there's no other remedy like this now. If this remedy doesn't quickly and easily stop your itching vagina and heal it, or if you're not completely satisfied in any way at all, then I insist that you send the Itching Vagina Doctor remedy back to Emma in any condition, and she will personally make sure that you get a fast and full refund of every penny you pay for the remedy. There'll be no questions asked, no hassles. It's because we know the remedy works. You can even keep a full set of them health books as my thank you for just trying the remedy. And you've got my word on that. Okay, so how much will this itching vagina remedy cost you? Well, I normally charge my clients here $200 for an appointment and then $170 for the remedy, because it is handmade, it is organic, and it does work. But because you don't have to have an appointment with me, and I'm not using my offices, I'm not using my staff, I'm not using all the other equipment, I've agreed with Emma to give you 50% discount on the Itching Vagina Doctor remedy. 50%. That means you can get your remedy for only $87 plus $5 shipping. And it means that you're going to save over $280. And not only that, Emma's literally manhandled me into giving you an additional gift, some free bonus health books. Now they're valued at $127 and you got them for free. That's for the first 100 people who get the remedy. Now you can see the details of the books below. That's it. This is the first time that I've offered this offer to the public. It's risk-free to you and you can't lose. So $87, it's less than the price of a course of antifungal drugs. It's less than the price of a visit to your doctor. And it's less than the price of going backwards and forwards, month in, month out, to the drugstore, buying creams and lotions and drugs and pills, trying to stop this terrible itch. So you're on this page now. Emma's got the stock. So click on the link below and Emma will look after you. And if you've got any questions about itching vagina or the itching vagina remedy, you can write to me at any time. But click on the link below and Emma will get your remedy in the post to you today. And remember, this is completely risk-free. All right. Bye for now.